Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go through an article that I want to show you. It's called Litecoin Outperforms Top 10 Cryptos Ahead of August Reward Halving. So we're going to dig into this a little bit, then we're going to bounce out to the technical analysis. We're going to go through the 4 hours all the way up to the 1 day, maybe even sneak into the week a little bit. So excited to be here with you all today. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I also wanted to mention Happy Independence Day to all you Americans out there, and also to all the service members for the sacrifice that you guys make for us to be free. Whoever has served in any branch of our military, I truly want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service. So guys, we'll dig into this. Appreciate it. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll dig into this. So it says Litecoin outperforms top 10 cryptos ahead of August reward halving, and this is on CoinDesk.com, and the author here is Omkar Godolby. I hope that I said that right. But what he's talking about here, it says, with the supply of new coins to be halved in less than 5 weeks, Litecoin is outpacing its peers. The fourth largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization is currently trading around $123, representing 5% gains on a 7-day basis, according to the data source CoinMarketCap. Basically, it says here weekly and year-to-date performance of top 10 cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin, weekly gains. You can see all this year-to-date gains. Here, guys, here's Ethereum, XRP, 13, Litecoin, 305. Isn't that crazy? Look at that, guys. That's really doing something special. Bitcoin Cash, 162. I mean, Binance Coin, 481. So that's actually been the big winner there. Bitcoin SV is at 24, so it's just pretty cool to go through all this stuff here. Goes into Cardano, ETH, XRP, BCH, EOS. This says they're flashing red here. Litecoin's recent relatively shining performance could be associated with the mining reward halving due on August 6th this year. The process is aimed at curbing inflation by reducing the coins paid out for mining on Litecoin's blockchain by half. So after August 6th, miners will get 12.5 coins for every block mined, down 50% from the current reward of 25 coins. And obviously, guys, that's going to make it more valuable. You know, that's the thing I love about Litecoin and a lot of these cryptocurrencies. They're deflationary, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm in this space. It says essentially miners will be adding fewer coins to the ecosystem, likely leading to less in circulation. The impending supply cut might have helped LTC outperform its peers in the last 7 days. Guys, just goes on to continue to talk about like the 3-day chart here, what they're seeing. So I do want you to pay attention to this. You can see prices rising, but we do have a bearish divergence that's taking place. So our RSI is losing strength there on the 3-day. So we want to pay close attention to that. And what it says here says, while the bullish higher lows, higher highs pattern is intact, the relative strength index RSI is reporting a bearish divergence, and the 5 and 10-day candle moving averages have produced a bearish crossover. So these are the type of things that you do want to pay attention to. It says as a result, the price risks falling to the 200-day candle moving average, currently at $221. A violation there would expose the 50-day moving candle, currently at $83. On the higher side, a high volume break above 140 is needed to expose the next major resistance, lined up at $182, and that was in May 2018 there. So, you know, this is the stuff that you want to pay attention to. Just really dig into these articles as well, and then get into basically all the technical analysis, because you do want fundamentals as well as watching the price action with technical analysis. So let's really pay attention to both those things, guys. Now we're going to get into the technical analysis here. And if you like that, I give you a little article in the beginning and then we get into this, let me know down low. Or if you like when we just jump directly into the technical analysis and we do basically the articles as completely separate videos, I want you guys to let me know down low. I want to try to give you the best experience that I can here. So we'll get all this out of here, and if you've never seen this, this is some of the coins I'm looking at, and then you can also see all the news over here to the right, so you can just really go through all this stuff. TradingView is great, guys. I mean, it says, like, here's an article, Bitcoin teases 12K, BTC will never be less than 10,000 again, says analyst. So you can just look at all different types of stuff. There's tons of articles there, so that's a really cool thing. But we'll dig into this now. On the 4-hour, what you're seeing is Litecoin now. On the 4-hour chart, we're in a symmetrical triangle. So we had 2 touches down here, and we've had 2 touches up here. So we've just been bouncing up and down in this symmetrical triangle. Now, our pattern or our trend has been up. Typically, when you get into these symmetrical triangles, they will break with the trend. They're a neutral pattern, but more so than less, they will break with the trend. So we're going to have to pay attention. We're going to have to see if we can break out through this upper trend line here, the top part of this symmetrical triangle, as well as this trend line we've been paying attention to in green that we've been looking at. And if you back out here, you can really see it, how we've just been battling over this. Guys, I've been talking about this trend line for a long time now, and you can see we fell down below it, we got back up above it again, fell down below it, we're getting back up to it again. So this has just been a key point we're really fighting here. But you can see this symmetrical triangle. So we've had our failure here, price was moving up, as you can see, and what was happening, guys, we had that divergence there, and we kind of double topped, and then we fell back down. You can see the trend line break that I had here. So that was a trend line I was paying attention to, and look how far we fell after that trend line break. So now what we're going to see is if we chop around in here, or if this is the time we finally break out. And if we do get that breakout, we would look to get up above this 100-day moving average, which is going to be around $129. Then we're going to look up to around that $133. Right in that range. And guys, if we can get up above that, then you're going to start looking at around that 142. And what's also happening on our RSI is we're coiling up right now. We're at 52, and you can see it's getting really tight. A lot of action in here. So we're just going to have to see if we get that upside break or that downside break. And with these symmetrical triangles, what you're having is lower highs and higher lows that are coming in. So these are the type of things that I like to look for. We do have decreasing volume. So if you were to take your trend line, this is something you always want to pay attention to, just like that. And you can draw down, and you can see that you have decreasing volume there, guys. So we're going to have to see, because I also like to play volume breaks. Whenever you break out of these trend lines, like volume, say a huge stick of volume came in here and you break out of that trend line, that's a really good thing. That's a positive thing. So now let me get these off here, and we're going to go out to the 1 day. Want to take a look at that, and you can also see this green line that we've had as support has been holding. That's around 117.05. So that's a promised area that we were looking at as well there, that we wanted to get a bounce off. That was looking promising. Okay, so we want to pay attention to that. Now let's get out to our 1 day, and I want to pay attention to the close that we had yesterday. So let's get this trend line off. We'll get these overhead resistances. I just want to get some stuff out of your way so you can really see this. Let me grab some water, guys. 1 second. Still dealing with the bronchitis and everything, so it's just been killing me. Well, we're getting better. Okay, so we had this nice hammer candle that came in. So we were defending the 50-day moving average, and that's what we want to see. You see all these wicks? That's the bulls pushing up the price. That's defense right there. And then you can see the bears, who are basically pushing down off this green trend line in this 20 EMA. They're pushing down. There's that wick right there. See that? So that's the fight that you can see between the bulls and the bears. But the good thing was we put in that hammer, and then we had a little bit of follow through yesterday. It wasn't on a lot of volume. I would have liked to see a little bit more. But today we're going to have to see if we can get finally back up in that trend line and up above that 20 EMA. That's going to be a very critical area, guys, and also the resistance line that I have in red there at 128 is what we're going to look at. But this 50 needs to hold, and if you back out, you can see how neutral here as well. Look at our RSI at 48. So anything really can happen at this point, guys. We're just going to have to be patient. But with this 50 moving average, this entire uptrend, we've basically held it. We dropped below it slightly here for about 3 days, 2 days, and then we were back up above it, and all we've seen is defense of it. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If we start losing that, then we could be in trouble. But this is definitely an area where we potentially could get a nice little bounce from. And if we turn on our stochastic RSI, you're going to see we're at 25 and 25, so plenty of room to move to the upside. It's looking like we want a little cross here as well, which is a good thing. Pay attention to the volume like we were looking at there. A lot of times it will dry up before you get some type of a breakout. These candles will get a lot smaller and tight, and then you'll eventually see that break either to the upside or the downside. But what was so good about this move is, do you see it was higher highs and higher lows? This is a true trend that was coming in. It wasn't just something that went straight up, and then what happened, guys? We went straight down. That's how those things work. So now we have a lot of support on the way down because we've had these areas. So you can start looking at different spots. So say we lose 117, then we could start looking down, guys, let's see, even around that like 100, 102 area, we could definitely fall down to that and see if we had or would get a bounce off that 100-day moving average. So those are just the downsides that I'm following if all of a sudden we start having candle closes below this 50 moving average, because that would be a big deal. And like I said, to the upside, you had my targets from earlier. So those are the type of things that I'm looking for, guys. I really want to pay attention to those and basically drill home trend lines, candle formation, stochastic crosses, moving averages, all these different types of things, volume that you can use to put the trend, or not the trend, I'm sorry guys, to put the odds in your favor. And that's what this game's all about, is putting the odds in your favor. So we're going to have to wait, be patient, and see where this candle closes today. If we can get a higher candle close or get up above this 20 again, close up above that in this trend line, that'd be great, guys. Then maybe we can come up here and attack that 133, maybe even come up there and get that 142. So those are the upside targets. I showed you my downside targets. If you like these videos and you like that article in the beginning, let me know down low. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, guys. Appreciate you. God bless.